Welcome back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 7 of our Morghur the Shadowgave, SFO Grimmhammer, and Old World campaign. In today's episode we are here where we left off, with Morghur ripping as much gold as he can from the countryside here and injuring Grom the Paunch in the process. I think we're going to start to force our opponents on the back foot now. Lewin is building up some troops, but we have just recently shattered the forces of Joan of Arc. So if we come on here and start smashing some of these settlements, or pushing them back towards their castles, I think that's going to be very useful for us. I have not been on the offense just because I've been trying to save up for our herd stone shards, but we do need to make sure we're not facing ever and ever greater threats from our foes that we are going to be unable to defeat in the long run. So let's get on the offense. We destroyed most of Castle Artois area, and now we're just moving on to deal with Grom Zent. The next kind of landmark area is going to be Marienburg, and very luckily Marienburg, while being kind of a small blood grounds, we haven't actually taken any of the land in it currently, so we are being very efficient even accidentally through our use of our blood grounds. We're going to go ahead and do what we can to save up a little bit more favor. I would like to come on into Morghur's army here and add in some of these others, like not the Dark Idol but the Metallic Remains, which will speed up our challenges the Dark God's completion rate and give us a little bit more horde growth for all of our armies, which will just thankfully speed us along. We need as much gold as possible, so we're also going to go ahead and grab the breeding stock when we can, which is going to increase post-battle loot by 20% and generate a very, very small amount of income. Excellent, that's about all we can get you for this turn. I'm going to skip over the low Bestial Rage because that's here with and he is going to get drop-kicked by Lewin if we lose any more troopers, so we hopefully are going to remain invisible, and then we can strike on out and do some damage here at Barfleur. Let's end the turn. Alright, Bretonnians are on our land, stealing our gold and poisoning our water supply. Brought with them several knights errant, and some questing knights. A heap of peasants as well, so let's see. Our units are very injured, is my only concern here for this battle. Lewin is likely going after Artois itself. How well defended? 2 Bestigor and only a couple Gore. Actually pretty weak in terms of garrison holding the line at the Herdstone. What we'll do with Orgoth is we'll bring him through the Beast Paths, and we'll try to start raiding over here in Castle Ulungi. I see no way that the Greenskins are going to be able to come around and attack Corone from the rear, so what we'll do with Morghur. Grab Kevin as well. Grab these Gouge Tusks. Increase that armor piercing damage and unit mass so we can charge through lines. And then we'll smash into Grom Ironcast here. He's got 2 units. This is better lose almost no goats. Come on, War Pigs. We lost 1, 2, 3. Works for me. Now onward to Grom. You like stealing gold. Now let's do some damage. Valiant defeat it gives us. Perhaps. I disagree, but perhaps. Go ahead and throw in the Beastman siege towers and a single battering ram. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. It takes forever for the spawn to get through the gates, so we do need our battering ram. Terrifying Mask of E. Here at Garbon Hold, it would have probably been a good idea to grab the, not the Winds of Malady, but the Rucking Pits, because it gives us extra siege towers. Also slow down our enemy tower fire rate. Well, I would like to say for Morghur's own self, let's grab the Rucking Pits here. Will help us out with all the other nearby capital settlements. And do we go after Lewin? He's got lots of knights, but if we get an ambush, we have a pretty good chance. Missing a Tuskor chariot. The fact that we're so weakened is very concerning. Alright, Lewin. Battle. We don't manage to ambush. But he is by himself with a bunch of peasants. I think it's going to be a tough one either way. Only spells we have access to right now are just Evolve and Brace Scream, which are both pretty good. I think we've got it. Your Rage is deserting. Oh, okay, so we do actually take some penalties. -10 leadership. Wish you could tell us on the main map that you would lose leadership. Okay, well, I don't think we have a lot of choice. They're peasants though have a lot more leadership than our current spears. Or any of our gore, really. Alright, Lewin. Let's have a battle. Okay, so the dangers into them are definitely going to be Lewin and all of the knights. Start deployment, and we will definitely want to set up in the woods, trying to force them all into one point. No real spear gore in this army, so gores without shields directly behind the normal gore, normal ungore, I guess. We'll have spears over on this side for a very brief blocking. And then some more of the ROR gore, the Black Horns Ravagers behind them. We go the Beastman Giant, which would be great at dealing with actual Lewin. Off to the side here. I'm gonna throw the hounds back into this section of wood, and their job is gonna be going after those mounted yeomen. Harpies we're gonna keep on this angle. All of our actual archers in the tree line here. We want all of our flyers kind of together. Razor Gore Herd are also going to be very useful at dealing with the enemy cavalry, but we want them fighting together with something else. Chariots. All the way back in the back. Their job is going to be dealing with enemy archers, but we don't want them going after, or at least we don't want the enemy cavalry coming after them. Alright, so you and the Giant are and the Manticore are single entities. There's our frontline infantry, our Ungor Raiders, and then all of our speedy units. Right then. Let's do it. We'll move the Giant up ever so slightly, let the Knights charge in here. Battle Piggies stay on back. Those Knights here that want to fight, we can deal with them. Stay in the trees, though. What we can do is discourage and drop physical resistance and leadership. Not a bad call. Giant, go ahead and charge these idiots. And Manticore can land in there as well with them. Gore charge through. Just keep the Harpies in the air nearby. Battle Pigs, come on out. Get the Manticore back up in the air so it doesn't rampage. Here comes the rest of the cavalry. Likely going to be fighting Gore in the trees. Harpies, let's go over the top and deal with individual groups of archers. Please and thank you. You need to dodge that as well. Pull the Battle Piggies away. Now that they're close enough, we can go ahead and activate not the Bray Scream, but the Devolve. Not that I want to overcast it, but let's get rid of as many of these guys as we can. Battle Pigs are getting charged. Give them some help. We'll have the Hound Dogs come out of the woods over here, go after this group of mounted yeoman archers. Keep munching on the archers. You guys go over the top, though, because they're getting turned around by the peasants. Not a good time. Morghur keep charging in. Battle Pigs absolutely dumpstered those questing knights. Ruin's actually getting slapped by our Manticore, which is kind of surprising. Ray Scream gets up through all of these peasants. Not gonna get to see it happen. You guys hold up in the air. Keep ripping apart these peasant archers. Chariots now come on over. Battle Pigs help out those chariots. Gore, if you can come back into the woods, looks like they're gonna turn around and come after you immediately. Back into the woods is what we really need. Come over here after these Knights Errant. Oh, those Harpies are gone. So is our... Lewin's a pretty devastating fighter there. For another devolve. I will overcast it as we flee away from the king. Try to get him stuck in anything else. Battle Pigs turn and catch the returning Knights Errant. You guys are getting all of your shots on the enemy Knights there. Your back gets free shots. Come around. Giant, come on back in and go after this peasant mob. Did an excellent job. If you can actually go after Lewin instead. Come here, you. Battle Pigs, come help. And then our Bray Shaman, come on forward. Let's get another Bray Scream through all of these poor, unfortunate peasants. Under our archers focus. We are losing several of our angles here. I don't think he has any power recharge at all, but let's get that bleed effect down. All away from the enemy infantry teams. Love our Spear Gore to chase these Knights Errant. Lost all of the guys in the back line. We'll have these on Gore help out. Where are my ROR, Gore? Blackhorns, you guys keep... one of the worst jobs ever. Fighting some Knights Errant. Lewin's broken. Get back in here and land these peasant bows. Bring the giant round as well. We go for the good old Scream. Increase the leadership of everyone in the area. Battle Pigs are going after Lewin. Gore charge down these peasant mob. You guys help out with the Battle Pilgrims. Keep focusing down the individual groups of peasant bows. Chasing Knights is usually a bad call, but we'll go for it this time. Good work, everyone. Fall from this clump. Lewin's back up in the air, which means he might recover, but we'll see. I highly doubt it. We'll bring everyone back around. Oh, there's still some Knights in our line. Hate to see it. You guys turn and start firing. Lost our hounds there. As long as a few of them can stay in combat, they won't be able to get much of anything going. Charge to the back of this unit. Lewin is indeed back. Happy to get clobbered. Great Shaman is... I thought he was struggling a bit, but he's doing just fine. We'll drop down the Devolve and everyone here. Luckily, the Ungor Raiders are not bad at a fight. Now the enemy Knights devolve back into Squirtles. We'll charge the Battle Pilgrims here. Everyone in the group. Lewin got clobbered again by the Knight, or the big giant. We'll have the Tuskor chariots come on through. Start rounding up some Battle Pilgrims. Every archer. Find yourself a man. Give him the lifetime supply of arrows he needs. Any other Battle Pigs we have running around, you come on back towards this line of peasants. The more we can break, the better. Fall back. Battle Pilgrims are pretty dangerous. Just devolve them. Crusade ends here, lads. Very costly, but all of our units are free, so not for us. And there's the win. Excellent. I'm going to do what I can to run down the rest of these Bretonian peasants, and I will catch you all in a moment. And the King of Bretonnia brought down by a lowly random in the woods. E2 Dread gain. Let's go ahead and snacks. Kind of need the Bestial Rage, don't we? We're not having that huge leadership drop. Didn't affect us that time, though, so let's take the gold. Kingslayer. Extra recruitment cost reduction for all of our cavalry, which will be great for, I think, just Centaurs only, and then more charge bonus for Puzz Army. They've got 10% more charge bonus. 10% reduction to all cavalry units. Let's keep working on your spells now, my friend. The Seal Surge is great, but Traitor Can is even better. Damage for everyone in the area, and it's supposed to only work on cavalry, which is great against Bretonians, but it works on everyone at the moment. We're just gonna chase after Lewin. No reason to leave him alive. We lose our spears. You know we wouldn't. Now let's fight him. Alright. Time to bully Lewin. He has next to no health, so wherever he lands, he's going to immediately be eviscerated. Let's go ahead and set up some Ungor Raiders on either side. Because they have even a bonus versus infantry, so if the enemy infantry try to close the gap, they're just going to get butchered. And if they don't, we have the Manticore and all sorts of other goodies to help out. Giant here. 2 Ungor on either side. Thankfully, Lewin is not rolling with any kind of a mage at all. Big dummy. Chariots, our spellcaster. The Battle Pigs of Doom ready to intercept his knights. Put them on both sides. And then the Harpies, which are... they're just not great, aren't they? Bring them in over there. And I'll have the Hound Dogs ready to chase off his skirmish cab if they try anything. Alright, cool. Single entities. The Gore. The Ungor. Everyone else. Let's get them. You just charge into those knights, and let's make sure these archers fire on Lewin. Let's finish him with a few archers. He's gonna get taken out by the giant otherwise. Let's club him once. Let's make sure the Battle Pigs go after the knights, because they may just be trying to escape. Which is kind of amusing. Alright, Gore, go have yourself a snack. Lewin is immediately gone. We'll have our Bray Shaman then go for the Traitor Kin on all these poor fools. Big slaughter the Knights Errant. Let's keep our hounds moving because they'll actually lose that fight. Harpies, go ahead and get yourself a snack as well. It's a Bretonian roundup. What I don't understand is they need to flee. Just die anyway. They may just be going after our hounds, which, fair enough. Come on over here, hounds. We'll send the Battle Pigs after the Knights. Manticore, you take down the skirmish cab, and that'll be that. Poor Bretonnia. Try to use that on those Knights Errant if you can. Hounds come back. Trying to trick us. Here come the Battle Pigs. Elite fighters of Bretonnia or an angry spiky pig. I mean, if the hogs in Alabama were like this, we'd be hunting with 50 cows a lot more often. Send in the Battle Pigs. Our poor Manticore took a lot of damage there, but we claim victory. I'm going to continue to round up Bretonians and catch you all in a moment. Yeah, one clapping later, and the Bretonians are felled. We didn't even lose a single spearman. Look at that. Now we will take the... I give you all sorts of gold at the cost of the rage. I really would need to build that for now. We do it fine with our very limited amounts of leadership, and then we turn. Do some raiding. I raid in their territory. Oh, I can't quite reach. But raiding will actually build us up with our rage, and it'll also give us more replenishment than normal, so that seems great. 6,000 gold. We haven't had this much in a while. Oh, perfect. Upgrade the Ruinous Seances here, give us even more dread per battle. And since we're in this area, getting this one up to tier 3 first probably be the best call if we want to give it to Morghur. Also gives us a Cygor there as garrison. That is horrifying. Yes, Ruinous Seances. Let's go for it. Yeah, oh, just a single turn for the Beastman Battering Ram. That works for me. Take you down a second time here, Grom. once we can lock him down into a fight with Morghur, he gets brought down pretty quickly. You just have to force him into that engagement he doesn't want. Perfect. Skip through our low bestial rage and any building upgrades. That'll be our turn. Grom thinks he can fight us off. He's got 2 units of black orcs and a bunch of big uns, so he does have some lads that are willing to throw hands. He's got some forest gobos in his squad. And then he's just got Grom's wasps. You have heals. It's quite annoying. He has the extra survivability wall. Very open battlefield too. We can take as much advantage of this as Grom can. His forces can't though, so the Black Orc Big Boss and his, I guess Grom the Wizard will also have all sorts of trouble. Butcher us some more greenskins. Alright, I've got a guy with an engine out front that is incredibly loud, but I don't think we're going to worry about it too much. If you can hear it, I apologize. Let's go ahead and pull our units back. I say into this little patch of forest. Yeah, he's doing engine work out front, and of course there's nothing really to be done about it. So we'll have the Destroyers of Drakwold up front, and then the other with, I think, these lads in the center. We'll have the other 2 Gore units behind them. They're too blocky. Won't be hiding, which is kind of unfortunate. So instead, let's put them up on top of this hillside. Perfect. We'll have the Razor Gore chariots ready to wreak havoc behind them. Oh, they can't Vanguard deploy? That's fair. Let's have them hide. Razor Gore and the Battle Piggies hiding. Our other hounds, we'll keep them up on top of this hillside here. We'll bring our 2 spawn squads in to be the tanks. So we'll lock down Grom if he tries to reach our archers. Centaurs also just kind of back in the back here. Do damage wherever they can. Sweet. Heroes, Gore, Ungore, and then pretty much just everyone else. You 2 come on back over towards our squad. We're gonna lure Grom on in. Let's get it going. Realize these Zangors aren't getting all that much use because we don't have a spellcaster in our army. These war boys are in for a horrible surprise. Bring these Centaurs around. Oh yes, come on in and face us. Very safe. Morghur, go out. Throw down with those wolf chariots. Send the Gore Bull behind him if you manage to catch them. Well, with how things are set up here, I think you'll have no trouble. Flee back to the line. Very brave. Morghur, you go after the wolf chariots. We'll have the Gore Bull try to chase down these boar boys here. See in the back line, we're getting close to them as well. We'll go for that ambush when they get a little bit closer. An attack and defense. They don't want any of it. Why run? Forest Goblins, Spider Riders back in the back. We'll have right in and destroy them. The Tagores go through. That unit's gone. Casting all sorts of spells over here at Morghur. He is unafraid. Every spell you cast is empowering our own. Send the Hounds of Decay through. We don't mind losing them at all. Try to chase the archers away. Everyone else can come back through here. He's gonna stand there and fire on us. Choose to chase them, they shall flee into the night. Luckily, wolf chariots are not all that tough. Or we'll go ahead and charge in here. Somehow they've got everyone back at the exact right time. Good for you guys. All back in their own units. Morghur, let's smash into these forest gobbos. Do the extra melee defense. Pull the rest of our speed units through. Everyone on out of there. What was that damage? Shaman with his absolute nonsense. Here comes Grom. Go ahead and bring everyone back. Keep coming back behind the line. Absolutely decimated this group of more boys. Bring some of the battle pigs through. Chariots, you guys do. Come on in and smash these boar boys. Morghur is completely surrounded, just the way we like it. Boar boy push out of that fight there. You spawn, come in and fight Grom. It's going to be an absolute nuisance. And the terrain's actually fighting against us here. Pull on away. Everyone keep trying to come in towards us. Those chariots are taking a lot of damage, so let's fall back. We've got a lot of guys here in the woods. Just go after the shaman. Their boys are really not much of a threat. Our Centaur's got smashed up a good bit. Go after those spider riders. Should be an easy fight for you. Our initial front line's pretty dangerous. We're hitting everyone to defend their spellcaster, so let's pull out of this. All hands on deck to defend him. Into the next group of orc boys, let's smash in. Pull you away, you're destroying whoever you fight. I prefer you come back here and clobber that big boss. Morghur's damaging all of their archers. A lot of that. The goofy spells that this wizard's getting up to. Very lucky. Charge back in. Let's break these arrow boys in the back line. Grom is gone. Send the gores in now. The archers that are still here, all of them fire on this unit of biggins. Morghur is an absolute monster. We already slay their big boss? I guess we did. So you come on through and let's go after the spellcaster here. Let's get rid of him. Or the gores that are kind of deciding on life. Let's bring them back around. Morghur. Nothing really to give you. We're losing a couple spawn there in the center. Come on down and try to get rid of some of these Night Goblin archers. Grom is gone. Slain by our Slaneshi spawn there. We're gonna pull on through, smash into this set of Black Orcs. Black Orcs are all they've really got left now. Let's rip around, let's smash into this last group of Night Goblin archers, and I have them fleeing into the hills. Grom tried his best. Just wasn't in the cards this day. Beast victorious. I'm gonna round up as many of these greenskins that are fleeing into the hillside as we can. I'll catch y'all in a moment. I mean, there was never anything other than defeat coming from Grom there. He did a fair bit of damage to our Centaurs, but that's about all he got. We will take the Devouring of the Captives, get almost all the way up to full. Unfortunate for you all. And we actually get ourselves another battle because they're going to come on over and face us directly. Alright, Nathaniel. We would lose a few of our units. Or Giant would likely carry the day, but can we retreat single time? The fact that everyone is deserting is not a good thing. The auto resolve, we lose absolutely everything. Let's fall back a single time, and it's very likely they're going to try to attack us again, though. At least we won't be winded. Besides that, they had no stomach for battle, so Fu has regained some troopers. Like to move and do some raiding over here in Dragoon. She's sprinted back, and Nathaniel has too. We're still gonna do some raiding, but I think over towards Artois directly. Raid here, and we'll also quell the animosity. Get us above that -10 leadership. Gorgoth, you come on into raiding. Start stealing some goodies from Castle Ulengi. If Vanessa wants to fight, so be it. That's 1,000 more gold in the pocket. Morghur, you've got an additional skill. Herald of Corruption is more movement range, I think, for all armies, which is just the best. We'll go for the Abstraction of Tzeentch after. Let's grab the Herald of Corruption first for that 50% more campaign movement range. WARHERD'S, let's go for Hands of Impenetrable Pelt. Sounds good. A bit more defense. Plan is to bring him up and have him join the Gorbul up here. The Doombull. We get them mixed up 100% of the time until the end of this campaign. Guarantee it. Alright, Grungzint will enjoy being stamped into mist. 78 more dread on our side, and we can go ahead and loot and raise. I think so. All the extra gold. And we have enough to get any proper buildings in. Access to more spawn will be great, but we've actually maxed out our allowance on them. The Coffinous Assault. When attacking, temporarily applies penalties to the enemy's leadership, -10, and melee defense by -8 at the start of the battle. That's fantastic. The extra dread will be great too. Let's come on in here though and grab the Metallic Remains to increase our challenges. We have more research rate. Drop the ability for our, I guess, plagues to spread on our side. 3,800, it is expensive. I wouldn't mind grabbing the raiding class as well. Faction-wide army movement range. You two are both raiding, so yeah, we'll just continue to upgrade Morghur himself. Grab that raiding class there, although that uses our... Yeah, that uses our growth, doesn't it? So in that case, no, we shall not. We'll instead save our gold. Here at Corrode, we could add in even more dread gained. We are at the 2,000 for the dread, so let's do that, and then we'll come on in here and grab these Spired Herdstones. Take them up to tier 4. Excellent. And now everything needs an upgrade. Spired Herdstone. Add Centaurs with throwing axes, but nothing really else. That's okay, we can move further. Up to the Heart of Doom. And then over here in the Yarbon Hold, we just take this one up to tier 4 as well. Spired Herdstone. Beautiful stuff. Skip through all of the low rage, and that will be our turn. Yeah. Okay, let's get to smashing. Ooh, Conrock. Conrock Blackhorn. Just use you as a weapon against our foes. I'd like to jump through the underways then if we can. We can't quite reach the fort or the castle. So I think, in order to keep them from really building up too much, we're going to jump through the underways, in the beast paths. We're just going to smash Landrell Burrow here. We can move through the beast paths again to come down towards Fort Birdbress. Business. Or you keep moving yourself on up. How many are we away from? Currently sitting at 64 marks of ruination. We need to be able to have hit the 100 mark to gain the extra army capacity and the first. 24, so we would need a total of 36 more in order to... A few more conquests to be had. Like you're just out of our territory. Lucky dog. He will raid over towards you, or will still stay a little ways away. So while going up to tier 4, does this give us access to any extra spicy units? We get our first set of Minotaurs. Those belong on the other army. Let's have you come on. Raid yourself down towards the blood grounds here. Also allows us to scout the area a bit. Vanessa is building up
My lady
troops.
will not allow it.
Come down to here. And I will go ahead and recruit that in with here. You'll come towards Nathaniel. Let's go ahead and add... Who do we want to combine up? We can get more raiders pretty easily, so we'll combine these two. In the Artois area, we'll grab these Minotaurs. It'll take 2 turns. Gross. Then we'll replace them with more raiders when we are done. Give Korgoth his first set of Minotaurs. Or as you come through, keep following Korgoth around. We can completely ignore our low bestial rate. You just don't know what the army looks like here in Lufdur. An army's faction-wide for movement range and more income from raiding for his army. I like the idea. Let everyone else move a little bit further. Alright, we skip through and that'll be yet another turn. Very brave you all are. They don't like us raiding at all, so they're gonna come fight peasants versus a Doom Bull. I'm gonna give this Razor Standard to Big Papa himself, and let's have ourselves a throwdown. Nathaniel and Allison versus Korgoth. Let it begin. Okay, so let's get very aggressively violent with our deployment here. We'll have a unit of Ungor Spears up in front of Korgoth. And then his Centaurs with him as well. Hide some of these trees. We not be able to... Ooh, we got him for a moment. Lots of bait. All the spearmen that are not hanging out with Korgoth. A little bit like this. Have all of the archers in formation behind them. Bonus of the infantry means that even if they do close the gap, our Ungor raiders are going to be pretty dangerous. Keep the Hound Dogs behind them. Ready to charge out, break any enemy charges. Regular old Ungor, all of our 100.5 archers, and then the War Beasts. Let's do it. Go ahead and move everyone forward. All is one. Spear team moving with Korgoth. We're gonna have them move up. They're gonna try to work together to bring down one of the paladins. Let's go, beasts. Everyone forward. Mass horde of Ungor. Many of these guys, there are peasants currently. Minute 11 for the arrival of their reinforcements. Might be far too late. You two move over, go engage the paladin. Have you walk so you actually get in behind them. Almost in formation. Go get him. He's gonna charge directly into our front line. Ungor, get in there. Every single archer, fire on the Lord. You two go work together over here. Hound Dogs go through the line. Oh, good. Centaurs are gonna take some free damage they didn't need to. Get in there, Gorbel. Gonna bring you guys after their skirmishers. Mixture of Ungor and our Doombull should be far more than they can handle. Send them round. Enemy Lord is being blanketed in arrows. Let's keep that up. Every single person with a bow. Oh, ooh, just fire on him with arrows. Here comes the next set. Let's bring the Centaur with throwing axes away. Paladin's already nearly gone. Bring them through. Got some mounted yeomen. Let's pull these Ungor spearmen out. They're very tired. Let every single bow fire on them for a moment. Go ride him down. Looks like the Paladin's gone, so we'll bring that combo around to deal with the next group. The Yeomen are having a really bad day. Throwing axes, go round. Let's go after this Paladin here. Smash in after that group gets around. Lose some more hounds, that's alright. The job is to fall. Yeomen, you guys charge in. Doombull is clapping. Paladin's not coming back. Love to see it. You go over here and just chuck your axes at the prophetess. Operation Smash. Front line is going to be archers here in just a moment. Doombull's clobbering their lord. You come on in and try to pass this other squad here. Hound Dog, you two, come through and go after these archers. Keep being a nuisance. People should be able to charge into these men-at-arms and do some serious damage. Those dual axes whirling. That'll pull them away again. In there and get after him. Scared them, so let's go ahead and charge to the back of this peasant mob. That lord is broken. You're losing most of our spears. Get those axes out and get to work. Swoogity swoogity. Just charges through them. Is there reinforcements? Definitely not. You guys go back there after that group of bowmen. Just harassing them with the axes, and they can charge the disoriented group of men-at-arms. Not a single shield in here either. Weiss's wild form. Far too late. And they're broken, and that is the battle. Poor Bretonians. Chase off what we can here. For the... With the defeat of Nathan, we can now continue our fiery but mostly peaceful protests across Bretonnia. 82 dread gained. I think we'll just take their punishment. We have so many gore we need. Dark Moon is again ascendant. More sleep is ascendant, usurping the sun's revered place in the firmament. The world is awash in its sick and terrible hue. Such an event is almost unheard of. Oh, this is the original Dark Moon. We've got the solar eclipse, so the Ritual of Ruin is going to give us a ton extra this turn only. So let's go ahead and find... I like the dread gained. So all must fight. 75 additional dread. Warrock has now decided that he is going to take down the Landrel Burrow, but if he does, we don't get credit. So we're going to move in and destroy him. Big fool. I thought we were on the same team. No. This is my land to destroy. But his army is not playing around. 2 Cygors and a bunch of Minotaurs? See you later. Ooh. Give that one the auto-resolve because that was nasty. We'll just devour those captives. Yum yum, steak fingers. There goes the Shadow Gore, and now we've got the Sons of Goros, the Goros with great weapons, and we'll turn around. Say, hey. Oh man. Oh, I guess we'll say hey because we'll lose. Interesting. Yeah, let's fall back. We will instead raid for a turn, wear them down that way. This at least keeps us in control of the devastation here. As for Morghur, we'll just go for that extra movement range. Kevin. New trainer sounds great. Gold chevron beastmen are terrifying. The onslaught called a Morris Leap just for some more defense. Well, when defending, we're not really defending all that much. Extra experience gain plus 1%. Let's go for tough as nails. For that, we'll just try to increase the overall experience we gain from Morghur's army. Distorted reality. Everyone within 40 meters gets less speed, charge speed, and attack. Sold. Or a Doom Bull. Easily got the single point. That's sad. We'll at least give him the trickle of experience then. Alright, perfect. So is still recruiting up some Minotaurs, which Kurt might try to stop. He's bringing the Grand Cauldron regulars again. Let's go ahead and smush Allison, though. Give us the ambush. That really didn't give us an ambush. Okay, well, auto resolve should be very on our side. We'll lose 52. We'll have some snacks. Morgoth can indeed reach Kurt, so that'll be the next battle we get into in the next episode. I don't trust that we'll be able to make it over there if WARHERD'S actually goes to join the army, so we'll have him hasten challenges over here. At least attempt to. Come on, WARHERD'S. One opportunity. That's not what I need to know. Ooh, he succeeded. Well done. And then we'll have in the next episode start things off with a fight here with Kurt. Can we reach him? That's right. Perfect. And we'll stamp out Sigmar's Shime for like the 40th time. For now, though, I am out of time. For today, I have been at Space Wizard Total War. Remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub zone. See you on the next one.